I am going to need quite a few volunteers after the race. Thank you, Zach.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
As always, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys know the routine. You got bumpers. I don't necessarily say use them, but at the sound of the tone. Locked and loaded. Passmore going to be leading us out. Canfield in the 2, Leighton in the 3, Brian in the 4. Giroux going for the option line. But that's okay. It's all good in the hood. Out front, Passmore on top. Canfield under attack from Leighton. Bryant too close for missiles, trying to switch it up to guns. Gets it upside down in the whoop section. There's Giroux, going to challenge him out for the top 4. Canfield gets it wrong in the center. Leighton now finds his way into the top 2. Canfield going to drop it to the 3. Race number 3, 17.5 locked, 4-wheel, B-main. That's going to be Valenci, Bowen, Lamb, Iyer, Wells, Hastings, Wortman. Hastings, you guys are up next. Race number 2 on track. Garrett Passmore leading out. Leighton keeping him legal. Only gapped out by about a second and a half. One mistake. Oh, Leighton puts it up on tripod. Keeps it rubber side down. Canfield not able to get onto the back door. With 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. It's Passmore, Leighton, and Canfield. 3-car dance. Andrew Bryant rocking the signature graphite and black in the top 4. Watch the top of the hill. Watch the top of the hill. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. You're the best. Out front, Garrett Passmore. Jacob Leighton in the 2. Canfield in the 3. Again, if you like what you're seeing, and you're seeing what you're liking, they got all the go fast stuff inside. Ask these guys what they got going on. Got our Kinwall Classic coming up here in October. That is a charity event we do every year for the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. So look for entries to open up for that here, I believe, first or second week of September. That race usually fills up pretty quickly. Try and keep it low-key. Have a lot of fun. We do bowling on Friday night. So if you feel the need to throw your balls. Down a lane. Definitely check that out. It's always a fun time. Passmore leading out. Leighton in the 2. Now Canfield and Bryant going at it in the center section. That's top 3 going at it through the whoop section. Again, I am going to need about 4 volunteer quarter marshals after this race. About 4 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out. I got a pretty good class of 4-wheel drive lock timing coming up next. Garrett Passmore going to be leading us out. Leighton solidly in the 2. Brian getting it wrong in the center. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Canfield in the 3. 3:30 and 1:30 to go. Mana. Watch get in front of the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you, Sean. It is clear. Race number 3. Lock timing 4-wheel drive. That's going to be Valenci, Bowen, Lamb, Iyer, Wells, Hastings, Wortman, Hastings.
1 minute left.
4 minutes and 1 to go. Garrett Passmore sitting in another zip code. Double single out. Been a force to be reckoned with in the short course. Leighton throwing it down there as well. Keeping them on the up and up. Canfield no slouch as well. Any of these guys can win it on any given Saturday. With 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Passmore Leighton. Canfield Less than 15, drivers, less than 15. Less than 5. And
Jacob
that is
Layton
going to be
done.
time. Layton,
Taylor
you're
Giroux
done.
done.
Giroux, you are done. Got you guys at the line. Waiting on 3, guys. Waiting on 3. Passmore going to take the win. Bryant, you are done.
Brooks
Canfield, you're
Kenfield done.
Waiting on Passmore.
Derek
And
Passmore
that
done.
is a race.
Andrew Bryant
I'll
done.
stop. Marshall, going to grab those blowers. They're blowing off your areas. Race number 3. Four-wheel drive lock timing. Coming up at you next.
The race is completed.
Again, I need these 5 drivers and about 4 volunteer corner marshals. I need 4 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out with race number 3, please. Oh. No. No worries. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Beautiful. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Jace Hastings.
Four-wheel drive, lock timing B main event. Coming at you. You guys can go and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Marshals
Nick
to your
Valiency.
spots. I got
Mike
Layton
Hastings.
there.
Ashley Lamb. Trace Wells.
I got
Brian
Giroux
Bowe.
there.
Matt Wordman.
Phil's going to help me out over there. I need a marshal in the center. Marshal in the center on code number 9. Thank you, sir. Again, qualifying order will be Valencia on the 1, Bowen on the 2, Lamb on the 3, Iyer on the 4, Wells on the 5, Mike Hastings on the 6, Matt Wortman on the 7, Jace Hastings on the 9. And Wells will be the last one by the start-finish line.
Chaplain Air.
Don't go backwards.
1 minute to the start of the race.
No more laps, and no more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. Garrett, you want to help out that car? Thank you.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, four-wheel drive, lock timing, B main event. Valencia on the 1, Bowen on the 2, Lamb on the 3, Iyer on the 4, Wells on the 5, Mike Hastings on the 6, Matt Wortman on the 7, Jace Hastings on the 8.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Fan-diddly-tastic. You guys know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. Locked and low. Let's not force the issue, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right. Fan-diddly-tastic. Out front looks to be Brian Bowen and Valencia going to be leading out top 2 cars. Lamb into 3. So 3-car dance working their way in from the timing and scoring. Wells in the 4. No, Wortman in the 4. Nice. Single file. That's what I like to see, guys and gal. Race number 4. 17.5 lock timing. 2-wheel drive C main event. You will be up next. Lock timing C main event. You will be up next. That'll be Clenshaw, Iyer, Bryant, Lastra, Hey2, Romero, Byers, Valenci, Dual, and Watson. No, I got a couple guys going back to back. Let's keep it clean, guys. Let's keep it clean. Keep it clean. Out front, it is going to be Brian Bowen. Ashley Lamb moving her way up into the top 2. Wortman, Wells, and Iyer all going at it. 3rd, 4th, and 5th by timing and scoring. Down the front straightaway they go. Lamb trying to keep her nose clean. Find her way into that A main event with a minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. Watching center. Bowen going for the 50-50 rail grind. Keeps it rubber side down. Lamb gets it in no man's land, and then Wells puts it upside down. Lamb puts it upside down. Here comes Wells, so they're battling it out. Wells and Lamb down the front straightaway, and then it's a gaggle of cars. Hastings, Valenci, Iyer, and Wortman all going at it. Leader puts it upside down. Nicely done, sir. Thank you very much. Bowen on top. Wells in the 2. Lamb going to be in the 3. With 2 and 3 to go. Everybody kind of working on their own stretch of real estate. Lamb puts it sideways, drops off the back door of Wells. That's going to move Hastings, knocking on her back door. Battle going on for third. Let's keep it clean out there, gentlemen. Brian Bowen leading out. Trace Wells in the 2. Lamb getting wrong top of the hill. That's going to move Hastings into the 3. Valencia puts upside down. Valencia and Lamb going at it. Out front, the all-gray Schumacher. Brian Bowen. Marshall out front, please. Thank you, Taylor. Bowen right now. Down the front straightaway he goes. Trace Wells in the 2. Hastings in the 3. Looks like Lamb going to be in the top 4 with 3 and 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Watch top of the hill,
left.
guys. Oh, somebody going off res. That was Hastings. That'll be, there we go. Nicely done, gentlemen. That'll be leader working with you guys, Matt and Hastings. Race number 4. 17.5 lock timing. C main event. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. 10-car dance coming up at you next. I got a couple guys going back to back, so I will need some volunteer marshals to help me out. It's Bowen leading. Oh, Bowen puts it upside down. Gets marshaled out by Garrett. Here comes Wells and Hastings. So Jace knocking on the back door of Trace Wells off the end of the straightaway. Wants a challenge for that final transfer spot. Through the center section of the track they go. Through the switchback, going through the whoop section. Wells on top. Hastings in the 2. That'll be second. Work with you there, Matt. Nicely done, sir. With 4 minutes in, 1 to
1 minute
go.
left.
Bowen leading out. He's coming up on Mike Hastings. You got the leader working with you. Please hold your line. Trace Wells in the 2. That'll be third working there, Matt. You got it. No harm, no foul. Grazie, prego. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Bowen and Wells going at it. Up the hill, down the hill. They got to work together. Jace not that far back. With under 30 to go, drivers under 30 to go. It is Brian Bowen leading out. Trace Wells in the 2, working their way through the whoops. Mike, that'll be leader in front of you, second behind you. Please hold your line. Watch it by timing and scoring. Thank you, Jacob. Less than 15, drivers, less than 15. Bowen should get by. Wells should get by. White flag lap with less than 5. Where's Jace at? Jace going to get chopped at the line. He and Ashley going at. Oh, Ashley tries to the inside. That is time. Finish lap you're on. Jace, you are
Jace
done.
Hastings done.
Chaplin, you are done. Ashley, you are done.
Ashley Lamb done.
Waiting under. Oh, Bowen puts it upside down. Trace going to take over the top
Nick Valianti done.
spot.
Trace Wells done. Mike Hastings done. Matt Workman done.
Luckily, gets by for that white flag lap. Brian, you
Bowen
are done. I assume you're going to try and fix it and go to the A. Is that correct? All right. No more laps. No more laps. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Taking the win. Trace Wells, Brian Bowen. You guys are going to that 17.5 lock timing. A main event. Race number 4. 17.5 lock timing. C main event. 2-wheel drive. You are coming up next. Again, I need Wells, Bowen, Hastings, Lamb, Hastings, Wortman. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal for me, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And Chaplin.
Nick Valianti.
Chaplin, you are up in 2-wheel drive right now. Let's go and roll them out and check them in. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 volunteer corner marshals, please. I need 3 volunteer corner marshals.
Niels Klenchich.
Need somebody top of the hill on 5.
Charles Watson.
And 2, and in the center. So I need 3 volunteer quantum marshals, please. On the pole will be Nils Clinshaw. In the 2, Chaplin Iyer. In the 3, Andrew Bryant. In the 4, Garrett Lastra. In the 5, Ray A2. In the 6, Tim Romero. In the 7, Chris Byers. In the 8, Nick Valencia. In the 9,
Tim Romero.
Clint DeWall. And on the 10 will be Charles Washington. I am going to need one volunteer corner marshal. I still need one volunteer corner marshal in the center jump section, please. I need one volunteer corner marshal in the center jump section.
1 minute to the start of the race.
No more laps. No more laps. Let's go and get our cars lined up. No more laps.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Bryant, you can go and take a warm-up lap as needed. Again, Nils Clenshaw on the pole. Chaplin on the 2. Andrew on the 3. Garrett Lastra on the 4. Ray 2 on the 5.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
6. Byers on the 7.
Andrew Bryant.
Valencia on the 8. Duval on the 9. Watson on the 10. All right. You kids
15
know the
seconds to
gig.
the start
Let's
of the
keep
race.
it clean. Top 2 going to find their way into that B-man event. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the tone. Couple cars getting it wrong at the center. Sora, you had to do double duty. Nicely done. Work together, guys. Work together. Awesome possum. Watching the back jump section. Watching the back jump section. And that car is broke. Rough bit of luck in the opening. Trying to pop it back on, it looks like. So out front early on is going to be Nils Clenshaw. A2, and Byers going at it. Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center. Thank you, Brooks. Watch on the back double, watch on the back double. That is clear. Clenshaw put it upside down. So now A2 going to be leading out. Byers in the 2, Clenshaw in the 3, and then Byers gets it wrong. A2 gets it wrong. And here comes Garrett Lastra. Lastra not having stellar qualifying, trying to get it going on in the main event. And Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Watch out front, guys. Watch out front. Mikey, all right? All right. Guys, off the gas when you're being marshaled. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. So back out front is going to be Chris Byers. Clenshaw in the 2. Lastra in the 3. 130 in, 330 to go. Romero, Iyer, A2, Duval, Watson, Bryant, and Valencia. Battle back up front is going to be Chris Byers and Clenshaw working through the rollers. Down the front straightaway they go. Garrett Lastra in that 3 spot, giving chase. That'll be leaders working there, Mr. Watson. Nicely done. Oh, no. Byers puts it upside down. Clenshaw back into the top spot. And here comes Garrett Lastra trying to keep the dream alive. And then Clenshaw gets it wrong in the back jump. Lastra gets it wrong in the back jump. Comedy of events. Clenshaw going to be leading out. Lastra going to find its way into the 2. Byers dropping it to the 3. Ayers in the 4. With 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Leader on deck is going to be Nils Clenshaw. Through the back triple section he goes. Garrett Lastra in the 2. He gets it wrong in the jump section, and here comes Byers and Iyer, and they get into one another. That'll be 4th working with you there. Mr. Watson, please hold your line. Nicely done, gentlemen, and game on. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th off the end of the straightaway. It is Byers, Iyer, and Lastra. Lastra gets it wrong. Holy cow. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. And then Byers gets it wrong. Iyer now up into the top 2. Lastra into the 3 with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Lastra cooking it through the whoop section. Keeps the dream alive. He gets it wrong coming on front straightaway. Byers trying to look to the inside. Meanwhile, Clenshaw keeping his nose clean. He says, I just want to finish out this race. Clenshaw leading out. Iyer in the 2. Lastra in the 3, Byers in the 4. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th coming down the hill. With 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Brian Day looking on intently, laughing inside. Lastra looking on the inside of Iyer, working through the switchback, coming up the hill through the whoop section. Iyer gets it wrong. Lastra over the top. Clenshaw down the hill. Lastra down the hill. Iyer down the hill. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Byers drops off the lead pack. That's going to put him back into the top 4 now with A2 working in the 4 and 5. So, Clenshaw gets it wrong, and then he collects Lastra, and then there goes Iyer. So now Iyer into the top spot. He gets it wrong coming into the back jump section. You can't script anything funnier than this. Clenshaw going to be leading out. Lastra into the 2, Iyer into the 3. Nobody wants to lead out. They're keeping it close and going. Under 40 to go. Clenshaw hooks up a pipe. Gets marshaled out by Canfield. Iyer back into the top spot. And then Iyer hooks up a pipe. Clenshaw back into the 2. He goes single. Lastra going to be leading out. Clenshaw into the 2. Iyer into the 3 with 25 seconds to go. Let's make our passes clean. Gentlemen, in the 4 is going to be Ray A2. Battle going on for second and third off the end of the straightaway. Nils Clenshaw and Chaplin Iyer. Garrick Lastra trying to keep it alive. Coming up on the back door of Valencia and somebody else. That'll be leader working through the back jump section with less than 5. Iyer into the 2. Clenshaw into the 3 with less than 2. Lastra going to keep it alive, and that is
Nick
time. Watson, you're done. Valencia, you're done. Lastra, you're done. Iyer, you're done. Clenshaw, you're done. A2, you're done. Waiting on Byers Romero, and that is a race.
Chris Byers done.
All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Taking the win, Garrick Lastra. Chaplin Iyer in the 2 spot. You guys are bumped into that B main event.
Completed.
Once again, Chaplin Iyer and Garrick Lastra. You guys are in the B main. Chaplin. Whatever. Thank you very much. Lord. Race number 5. Novice B-man event. Novice B-man event. You guys are going to be up next. Novice B-man event. You guys are going to be up next. Drivers from race number 4. I need you guys back on the track, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Poppy Map Patch.
Qualifying on the 1 spot will be Mike the Cock.
Bill Riley. Kelly Byers.
In the 2 will be Juan Bettenker. In the 3 will be Chris Byers. In the 4, Garrett Tate. In the 5, Bill Riley. In the 6, Riley Everson. In the 7, Kelly Byers. In the 8, Allie Dodge.
Chris Byers.
All right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Let's go get our cars lined up. No more laps. Let's go get our cars lined up. Probably a lot. All right, let's go get our cars lined up. Cars lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. Once again, Mike on the pole, Juan on the 2, Chris Byers on the 3, Garrett on the 4, Bill Riley on the 5,
45 seconds to the start of the
Riley
race.
Everson on the 6, Kelly Byers on the 7, Allie Dodge on the 8. Fantastic. All right, novice B-main event. Y'all know the routine. Have a little fun. Top 2 going to find
30 seconds
a
to the
way
start of the
into
race.
that A-main event. Going at the sound of the tone. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center, please. Thank you very much. We are off and running. Novice guys, let's keep it clean. Exercise some throttle patience. Watching the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Out front's going to be Mike. Garrett in the 2. It's like Byers in the 3. Byers in the 4. Riley in the 5. Bettenker in the 6. Race number 6. 21.5 lock timing. B-man event. 21.5 locked B-man event. You're going to be coming up next. It is Garrett Tate leading out. Mike in the 2. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Ray. Watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Andrew. Good job, sir. Thank you. Garrett Tate leading out. Mike. It is Garrett Tate leading out. Mike the Cock in the 2. Chris Byers in the 3. Bill Riley in the 4. Watching the back jump section. Bryant getting the workout today. Keeping you hopping there, Andrew. Watching center section, guys. It is clear. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Clear. Thank you, Chaplain. Somebody off res. Thank you, Ray. It is Garrett leading out. Mike in the 2. Mike and Garrett going back and forth. Watch it up front, guys. It is clear. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Watching center. Whoa. Marshall out front. Thank you, Brian. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. It is Garrett leading out. Watch the back jump section, guys. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Garrett leading out. Garrett right now working in front of timing and scoring. Rocking the white with the blue and black associated. Down front straightaway. In that 2 spot is going to be
left.
Mike DeCock. Rocking the RB10 with the yellow wheels. Down the front straightaway he goes. In that 3 is going to be Bill Riley. Byers in the 4. Watching center, guys. Watch center, watch center, watch center. Center is clear. .330 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watch on the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Nick. 3:30 in, minute 30 to go for those first off the line. Right now, Garrett and Mike looking to seal the deal, find their way into that A main event. Here comes your leader by timing and scoring right now. That is Garrett. In that 2 spot is going to be Mike. Pick up Mike right now, going through the back double. Double, single action out, watching the back jump section.
1 minute left.
Thank you, Zach. Bill Riley into 3. Juan Bettenker moving up into the top 4. 4 minutes in, under a minute to go, under a minute to go. Race 6. 21.5 lock timing, B main event coming at you next. Watch out front, drivers. Watch it up front. Watch it up front. Watching the back jump section. One there for you, Chaplain. Thank you very much. Less than 20, drivers. Less than 20. Starting to wind this one down. Under 15 to go. Garrett Tate on top. Mike in that 2 spot. Juan Bettenker now moving up into the top 3 with less than 5. This will be everyone's final lap. You will be done when you cross our finish line.
Riley Everson done.
Riley, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Marshall's don't go anywhere, please. Allie, you are keeping going, Allie. Allie, you're not across the start finish line. Marshall out front. Marshall. Mr. Duwall.
Popping that patch done. Bill Riley done. Mike DeCock done.
Marshals, please
Garrett Tate done.
watch
Ally
your
Dodge done.
areas. And that is a race. All
Kelly Byers
stop.
done.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas.
The race is completed.
And Garrett and Mike, you guys are bumped into that A main event. Garrett Tate and Mike DeCock, you guys are bumped into that A main event. Novice drivers, need you guys turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track, please.
Jace Hastings.
All right, novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. I'm going to
Mike Hastings.
need
Johnny Rossiter,
one
9.
volunteer corner marshal
Michael
on
Ambrose.
cone number 2.
Tim
I need a
Romero.
volunteer
Rich
corner
Brown.
marshal on cone number 2, please. Volunteer corner marshal on cone number 2, please. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Laird.
John Rossiter,
Appreciate you helping me out there. All right, so
1 minute
it's
to
going
the
to
start of the
go something like this. Qualifying on spot number 1, Jace Hastings on the 2, Mike Hastings on the 3, Rich Brown on the 4, Aiden Johnson on the 5, Tim Romero on the 6,
45 seconds
Mike
to the start of the race.
on the 7, John Rossiter the 8, on the 9, John Rossiter the 9. So Hastings on the 1, Hastings on the 2, Brown on the 3. No
30 seconds
joy
to the
out
start
of
of the
Johnson.
race.
So Romero, you're on 4. Mike A, you're on 5. Rossiter the 8, you're on 6. Rossiter the 9, you're on 7. I got a clear check
15
out of
seconds to the start of the
everybody. I
race.
got all my marshal spots covered. Top 2 vying for that A main event. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys
Less
are
than
going
5.
at the sound of the tone. Hastings leading out. Brown to the inside. He slices like a surgeon through a spleen. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Hastings gets it wrong. Brown gets it wrong. Call him Shakes the Clown. Nerves getting into him. Mike A moving into the 3. Now Hastings puts it upside down. Mike A and Brown split the difference, go in and out. And then Mike A puts it upside down. Kelly right there to get him. He still sits in the top 3. With 30 seconds in, 4:30 to go. Leading us out is going to be Rich Brown. Jace Hastings in the 2. Mike A in the 3. Mike Hastings in the 4. Rossiter in the 5. Top 2 doing a little bit of a breakaway. Working the way in front of timing scoring. Down the front straightaway they go. Race number 7. 17.5 lock timing. B main event. You're going to be up next. I am going to need a grip load of volunteer marshals to help me out with that race. Hopefully we'll be decent for a while. Ish. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Marshal in the whoop section. Marshal in the whoop. Psty daisy. Rich Brown leading out. Jace Hastings in the 2. Looks like Rossiter now moving up into the 3. Hastings into the 4. Rossiter in the 5. Romero and Mike A going to round out my top 7. Rich Brown keeping it legal. Working his way through the rollers. Off the end of the straightaway. Cooks it in sideways. Watching the whoop section. Watching the whoop section. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Let the marshal get you. Thank you, Mike. To the back jump section. Thank you, Laird. It is Rich Brown leading out. Jace Hastings in the 2. Looks like Mike Hastings now moving up into the top 3. Rossiter going at it. Watching the jump section, guys. Watching the jump section. Romero now going to reap the benefits on that one. And here comes Mike A. He cooks it too hot through the whoop section. Rich Brown stretching out his lead. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch the back jump section. One right there for you. Thank you very much. Rich Brown leading out. Through the whoop section he goes. In the 2 is going to be Jace Hastings. Pick up Hastings right there. Coming into the back jump section. Watch the top of the hill.
2 minutes
Brown
left.
leading out. Be coming up on John. You'll have the leader coming up on you next. Please hold your line. And Mike and Johnny, you got second working with you. Please hold your line. Good job, gentlemen. Keep it clean. That'll be second working there, Johnny. Nicely done. Game on, game on, game on. Rich Brown trying to keep the dream alive. Find his way into that aim. Oh, my goodness. That is second work with you guys. Let's keep it clean. Nicely done. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 7. 17.5 lock timing, B-main event. Marshall out front, please, Kelly. It is. Watch on the front straightaway, watch on the front straightaway, watch on the front straightaway. Good job, Kelly. Let's keep it clean. Marshall out front. Oh, boy. Everybody getting into it. Let's clean it up, gentlemen. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up.
1 minute left.
Rich Brown leading out. Watch the back jump section, guys. It is clear. Brown leading out. Through the back jump section he goes. That'll be a leader with there, Tim. Please hold your line. Jace Hastings in the 2. Opposite side there, Juan. It is clear. Thank you. With under 30 to go, drivers, under 30 to go. Watch back jump section. It is clear. Brown leading out. Now Brown puts it upside down. Jace not able to capitalize. With less than 10 drivers, less than 10. Brown going to get by. Hastings going to get by. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start-finish line. That will be time. Finish the lap you are on. Hastings, you are done.
Mike Hastings done.
Johnny, you are done.
Johnny Rossiter 9 done.
Romero, you are done.
Tim Romero done.
Rich Brown, you are done.
Rich Brown done.
Jace, in
John
the
Rossiter 8
you
done.
are done. Wait
Jace Hastings
on
done.
one,
Michael
and
Emmers
that
was
is the
done.
race. I'll stop. Marshall, go and grab those blowers. Start blowing off your area. Marshall, start blowing off your areas. Brown and Hastings, you guys are going into that A-main. Drivers from race number 6, turn them off, put them down, come on back out, find a marshalling spot. I am going to need a couple volunteers to help me out with race number 7, please. All righty, Rue. 21.5 lock timing. B-main event drivers, I need you guys turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. 21.5 lock timing. B-main event drivers, I need you guys back on the track. And I am going to need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out. Marshals to your spots, please. We are looking clear for takeoff.
Rudy Gonzalez.
Where are my marshals at? I got Romero there. I got Mike A, as always, on spot number 1. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Chucky
Thank you,
Stacker.
John. Appreciate that.
Candy
Thank
Corn.
you, Juan.
Garrett Lastra. Dave Rosen. John Young.
Hastings there.
Caleb Knobloch.
Rossiter there.
Ashley
Rossiter
Lamb.
there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Cool EO. Qualifying order will
Jace
be
Hastings.
Chaplin. This is your race. Qualifying
45
order
seconds to the start of the race.
on the pole will be Rudy Gonzalez. In the 2, Chucky Stacker. In the 3, Kevin Cornwell. In the 4, John Young. In the 5, Caleb Knobloch. In the 6, Ashley Lamb. In the 7, Jace Hastings. In the 8, Dave Rosen. In the 9, Garrett Lastra. And in the 10 will be
30 seconds
Chaplin
to the start of the
Iyer.
race.
No more laps. No more laps. Get the cars gridded up, please. Marshall in the center section. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Slow it down, gentlemen. Slow it down.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Top 2 trying to keep that
Less than 5.
dance alive. Want to find their way into that A-main. Once again, it is Gonzalez on the pole, Stacker in the 2, Cornwell on the 3, Young on the 4, Knobloch on the 5, Lamb on the 6, Hastings on the 7, Rosen on the 8, Laster on the 9, Iyer on the 10.
Chaplain Air.
All right, y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. And let's do a restart on that. That's your guys' one gimme. Go and grid our cars back up, gentlemen. Go and grid our cars back up. All right. Y'all know the routine. Let's try and make it single file through the first couple turns. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go sound of the tone. Marshal in the center, please. Well, I've definitely seen worse. I've seen better. But we are off and running with your 17.5 lock timing B main event. Everybody locked and loaded. Let's keep it clean out front, kids. Oof. Goodness gracious. 0 quarter given. Knobloch leading out. Laster in the 2. Stacker in the 3. Looks like Gonzalez, Lamb, Hastings, Iyer, Young, and Rosen. $17.5 block timing, B main event off and running, race number 8. Expert two-wheel drive stock. B main, Marshall out front, please. You will be up next. Back out of front, going to be Caleb Knobloch. Lastra finding his way around Knobloch. Stacker into 3, first, second, and third. Through the whoop section they go. Stacker with a run. Sets his sights on Knobloch, looking to the outside, not able to capitalize there. 3-car breakaway dance. Lamb in the 4. Gonzalez in the 5. Hastings, Young, Iyer, and Rosen. Race number 8. Marshall out front, Mr. Hastings. Oh, that was kind of a cool little Marshall out. Back out up front, it is going to be Garrett Lastra. Looks like Stacker now finds his way around Knobloch. Lamb and Gonzalez going at it. Down that front straightaway they go. 2 in, 3 to go. Gonzalez slices to the inside on Lamb. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th through the back jump section. Stacker now sitting in the 2. Lastra trying to run away, find his way into that A main. He just wanted more wheel time. Gonzalez gets it wrong. Lamb to the inside. Going to pick up that top 4 now. And then Stacker puts it upside down. Knobloch going to work on his 6. Thank you, Brooks. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear. Watch coming through the whoop section. March top of the hill. It is clear. Thank you, sir. That'll be leader working there, Chase. Please hold your line.
2 minutes left.
Garrett Lastra leading out. The Stackmaster sitting in the 2. And then it's a gaggle of cars, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That is Lamb, Knobloch, and Gonzalez. Lamb under attack from Knobloch and Gonzalez. Down that front straightaway. Marshall out front, please. Oh, my goodness. Somebody goes into the wall. That was Rosen. Goes for wood. But bump 330 in, 130 to go. It is Garrett Lastra leading out. Pick up Lastra. Working his way, double, triple out. In that 2 spot, going to be Stacker. Working his way through the back jump section, coming up on Rosen and Hastings. That'll be second work with you guys. Please hold your line. In the 3 spot, looks to be Gonzalez. Lamb dropping it to the 4. Knobloch in the 5. Now Young in the 5. Knobloch going to drop it to the
1 minute
6.
left.
With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 8. 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive. B-Main, you'll be up next. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Thank you, Mr. Rossiter. It is clear. Thank you, Dave. Lastra leading out. Stacker in the 2. Watching the back jump section. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Now the second rookie there, Jace. Thank you very much. Right now, Garrett Lastra. Champlin, that is the leader in front of you. Please hold your line. And Ashley, you got the leader coming up on you. You know what to do. With under 15 to go, under 15 to go. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Top of the hill is clear. Less than 5, less than 5. Less than 5. Keep them rolling, drivers, keep them rolling. And that is going to be time. Finish lap you're on. Ashley got you at the line. You are done. Watch the back jump section. Everyone will be done. When you cross our finish line, Jason Rosen going at it. Rosen puts it upside down.
Jace Hastings done.
Stacker, you are done.
Chucky Stacker
you are done. Rosen,
John
you are
Young
done.
Dave Rosen
Gonzalez, you are done.
Rudy
Taking
Gonzalez
the win. Garrett Lastra and Stacker, you guys
Garrett
are
Lastra
going
done.
into that A-main event. Waiting on Caleb and Chaplin.
Chaplin here done.
Waiting on one. Waiting on one. That is the race. I'll
Caleb not washed
stop.
up.
Marshall's got those blowers. I need all those drivers back on the track, please.
The race is completed.
Lastra and Stacker, you guys are going into that A-main. That will be race number 11. Race number 8, 17.5 Expert, B-main event. You guys are up next. 17.5 Expert, B-main event. You guys are up next. Drivers from race number 7, I need you guys back on the track, please.
Sean Hornberger.
Absolutely. You're very welcome. All right, marshals to your spots. I shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I need all my marshals back on the track. Roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please.
John Young. Dylan Dodge.
Qualifying. In the 5 spot will be Dylan Dodge. In the 4 will be Brian Day. In the 3, John Young. In the 2, Sean Hornberger. And on the pole will be Sean Sanchez. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your
Orange.
spots.
One minute to the start of the
Did
race.
it already break? All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Is it fixable? Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And just like that, the mulleted one is down for the count. And I was looking for greatness. Wah, wah, wah.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Well then. I had such hopes and dreams. Oh well. Touche. All right, so this is a 5-car dance. Y'all know the routine. Top 3 going to find your way into that A-main event. So y'all know the routine. There will be no restart. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Leading us out is going to be Gummy Bear. Hornberger in the 2, Young in the 3, Day in the 4. Dodge in the 5. Hornberger gets it wrong in the back jump. That's going to move Day into the top 3. So Brian Day in familiar territory in that B-main event, trying to find his way into that A-main. No, John Young trying to apply the pressure on Sanchez. Sanchez, no slouch to having traffic behind him, keeps it clean. Young in the 2, Day in the 3, three-car dance. And Sanchez gets it wrong coming in the center, and then Young gets it wrong, and here comes Brian Day. I am going to need quite a few volunteers to help me out with race number 9. That is my Novice A main event. So out front, it is going to be Sean Sanchez. John Young in the 2. Day putting it upside down, gets marshaled out. In the 3. In the 4 will be Hornberger. Dodge going to be in the top 5. Young applying the pressure on Sanchez. Sanchez, the Iceman cometh. Through the back jump section, Whiskey Throttle a go-go, gets it wrong at the top of the hill. Hastings right there to get him. Brian Day in the 3, just keeping it rubber side down. Hornberger trying to set his sights on Day with a minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. I would say the rally towel out for Brian Day, but he's keeping it legal and legit. Lastra looking on intently. Watch back jump section. Oh, Sanchez gets it wrong. That's going to move John Young into the top spot. Day into the 2, Sanchez into 3, and here comes Hornberger. Hornberger not having a good opening laps, but putting the laps together now. Setting his sights on final transfer spot. Top 3 going to find their way into that A main. Day gets it wrong in the switchback. Young getting it wrong. So now first, second, third, fourth. Through the back jump section they go. It's on like Donkey Kong. John Young leading out. Sanchez in the 2. Day in the 3. Hornberger just waiting to pick up some pieces. And then Young gets it wrong. He puts it upside down. So now Sanchez back in the lead. Day into the 2. Hornberger into the 3. Young going to drop it to the 4. And then Day gets it wrong in the whoops. Cornwell right there to get him. And then Sanchez goes wide at the top of the hill. And just like that, Hornberger back into the top spot with Day in the 2. Actually, Sanchez in the 2. Day into the 3. Young in the 4. 2:45 in. 2:15 to go. Everybody looking intently. 17.5 stock expert. Hornberger gets it wrong. Sanchez gets on the binders. So Hornberger, Sanchez, and Day down the front straightaway they go. Young not out of the woodworks yet. .315 in, 1:45 to go. Hornberger, Sanchez, now Day under attack from Young. Top of the hill, going down the hill. Coming through the whoops. Goes to the inside. Oh, my. That was kind of wheel to wheel. That was a clean pass. Young threads the needle on Day, and then Hornberger puts it upside down. Young wants to capitalize going into the top 2. Day still in the fight with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Sanchez leading out. Hornberger in the 2. John Young in the 3. Day sitting in the top 4. And then Hornberger puts upside down top of the hill. Day, he wants a shot into that top 3. Taking 3 into the A. So Sanchez leading out. Young in the 2, and then Hornberger gets it wrong. Day gets it wrong. They're both upside down coming out of the whoops with 30 seconds to go. All eyes transfixed on Hornberger and Day going into full send. And then Hornberger gets it wrong. Day, oh my, Day had a shot. Gets it wrong coming on the front straightaway with less than 10. It's going to be a final lap. Who's got it? Who wants it? Looks like it's going to be Hornberger transferring into that A main. Taking the win will be Sanchez. Leading out. Hornberger, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Waiting on everybody else. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. Hornberger in the 3. Sanchez taking the win. You are done. Young in the 2, I assume Sanchez, Young, and Hornberger, you guys are going to go into that A main? No. So Brian Day You are going into the A main. Hornberger taking a knee. So Sanchez taking the win. Young in the 2. Actually, Dylan Dodge, you are going to be into that A main. Dodge, are you going into the A? Dylan Dodge. Dylan Dodge, are you going to go into the A? All right. Drivers from race number 8, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 9, two-wheel drive. Novice A main event. Novice A main event. You guys are going to be up next. Novice A main event. I am going to need these 5 drivers and about 3 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out. 3 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out. And with that being said, Novice, you can roll them out. Check them in. Novice, roll them out. Check them in.
Block. Justin Clark. Johnny Rossiter 9. Mike Nord. Mike DeCock. John Rossiter 8.
To your spots, please.
Garrett Tate.
I need my marshals to their spots, please. I got Hornberger there. Sanchez there. Day there. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. I need 3 volunteer corner marshals, please. 3 volunteer corner marshals, please. 3 volunteer corner marshals, please.
Logan Meyer.
Qualifying
Charles
on the
Watson.
pole, Logan Meyer. In the 2, Justin Clark. In the 3, Charles Watson. In the 4, Johnny Rossiter. In the 5, Mike Nord. In the 6, Anthony Savaglio. In the 7, John Rossiter. In the 8, Robert Mock. In the 9, Garrett Tate. And on the 10, Mike DeCock. I need 3 volunteer corner marshals. No more laps. No more laps.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need 3 volunteer corner marshals, please. Not going to get this race going until I have marshaling spots covered. I need 3 volunteer corner marshals, please. 3 volunteer corner marshals. I need somebody on 2, somebody on 6, and
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And I need somebody in front of timing and scoring. I need 1 more volunteer corner marshal on cone number 8.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Volunteer corner marshal. Again, not going to let the race go. Once again, Logan Meyer on 1. Justin Clark on 2. Charles Watson on 3. Johnny Rossiter on 4. Johnny.
15 seconds
4,
to the start of the race.
Go. Nord on the 5. Savaglio on the 6. John on the 7. Mock on the 8. Tate on the 9. And Mike on the 10.
Less than 5.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys know the routine. Keep it clean. You guys are going to go with the sound of the tone. All right, we are off and running with race number 9. Novice A main event. Let's clean it up. Let's keep it clean, kids. Clean it up. Keep it clean. Race number 10. 21.5 lock timing. B main event, or A main event, excuse me. 21.5 A main event. You are going to be up next. Clark leading out. Meyer in the 2. Thank you, Diego. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. Marshal out front. We are off and running with 40 seconds in, 4:20 to go. Watch for timing scoring. Watch it at the bottom of the hill. Watch the bottom of the hill. Leading out is going to, whoa. Let's clean it up there, Mr. Savaglio. Out front's going to be Justin Clark. Logan Meyer in the 2. Clark hooks up a pipe. Meyer in the 2. Rossiter in the 3. Tate in the 4. Mock in the 5. Now Meyer and Rossiter are going at it, with Watson finding his way up there as well. Watch back jump section. It is clear. Justin Clark leading out. Down that front straightaway he goes. Logan Meyer in the 2, about a second and a half back. Watson now moving up into the top 3. Johnny in the 4, John in the 5, Garrett in the 6. Watch their jump section. Watch their jump section. Gaggle of cars upside down. Let's clean it up, guys. Clean it up. Watch it at the top of the hill. Thank you from the outside in. Appreciate that. Logan Meyer now setting his sights on Clark. Logan coming in hot. Got all kinds of grip. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Race number 9 on track. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Mr. Say. Again, thank you to everyone for coming on out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. If you guys got a tab inside the store, please pop on in there and get that taken care of. I don't get a chance to say bye-bye before you leave. Bye-bye. Clark leading out. He's got Meyer knocking on his back door. That'll be leader working with there. John, please hold your line. Now Logan Meyer going to be taken out into the top spot. Clark in the 2. Johnny in the 3.
2 minutes left.
Race. That'll be leader. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Dylan. Watch it by timing and scoring. Watch by timing and scoring. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Ray. Ooh. Mock with a broken right front. Leader on deck is going to be Logan Meyer. In that 2 is going to be Justin Clark. That car is broken. That car is broken. Hence why he's saying that car is broken. Johnny. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Marshall out front. Thank you. Watching the whoops, watching the whoops. Thank you, Sean. 4 minutes in, uno mas to go. Logan Meyer leading out, watching through the whoops, watching through the whoops. Oh boy. One behind you, watching the whoops, watching the center. Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Sean. Okay. Under 45 to go, drivers, under 45 to go. It is Logan Meyer leading out. Justin Clark in the 2. Johnny in this 3. Robert in the 4. With 30 seconds left to go, drivers, 30 seconds left to go. Leader right now working his way through the back jump section. Double, triple out. Up the hill, down the hill. In that 2 will be all-orange stadium truck of Clark. In that 3 is going to be Johnny rocking the all-orange. Entering in the center jump section. Double single action out through the switchback. With under 15 to go, under 15 to go. Race number 10. 21.5, lock timing, a main event. You will be up next. Opposite side, opposite side, opposite side, opposite side. And that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Garrett, you are done.
Anthony Savalayo done.
Anthony,
Logan
you
Meyer
are done. Logan taking the
Johnny
win, you are
Rossiter,
done.
9 done.
Johnny, you are done.
John Rossiter 8 done. Charles Watson done.
Watson, you are done. Waiting on Justin.
Justin Clark done.
Robert
Mock done.
and Mike taking home the top 9. You are done. That is the
Mike
race.
Peacock
I'll
done.
stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start
The race is
blowing off
completed.
your areas. Taking the win, Logan Meyer. Once again, when I call you done, that means no more laps. And drivers from race number 9, need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race number 9, need you guys back out on the track, please. Race number 10. Yeah, right there. Bueno.
Chase Hastings.
Race number 10, 21.5, lock timing, a main event. Thank you. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Blair
Qualifying in the 10
Taylor
spot,
Giroux,
Chase Hastings.
Aaron Ferrara,
In the 9,
Phil
Rich
Borden,
Brown.
Rich Brown,
In the 8,
Dave
Phil
Rosen,
Rowan.
Lee Helmrich,
In the 7,
James
Aaron
McDonald,
Ferrara. In the
Phil
6, Lee Helmrich. In the 5, Phil Borden. In the 4, Taylor Giroux. In the 3, Laird Johnson. In the 2, Dave Rosen. On the pole will be James McDonald. Watch in the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Johnny, keep your head on a swivel stick. They're coming at you hot and heavy, buddy. These guys are machines.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, 21.5. Lock timing. A main event. This is for all the marbles. You kids know the routine.
Less than 5.
Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the toad. Let's do a restart on that. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. So like I always say, when I do a restart, pause for reflection. Why did I do a restart? And let's try and not duplicate that. Excellent. All right, y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Sound of the tone, guys. There we go. Much better. All right, game on, game on. Watch it through this intersection. Settle it in. It's going to be McDonald leading out. Johnson in the 2. No, McDonald gets it wrong in the center. Johnson going to pick up that top spot. Giroux into the 2. Rosen into 3. Hastings. Looks like McDonald. Ferrara. Rowan. All right. We are locked and loaded. Race number 10. Race number 11. 17.5. Lock timing. A main event. Coming up at you next. Out front, it is going to be Laird Johnson on top. Rosen in the 2. Hastings in the 3. Ferrara in the 4. McDonald doing work in the 5. McDonald, a little bit of rough opener. Putting his head down. Getting back up on the lead pack. Race 10 on track. Race number 11. 17.5 lock timing. Oh, Giroux comes in hot. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Mike. So it is Laird Johnson leading out through the whoop section in that 2 spot. Ferrara. Watch back jumps. Watch back jumps. Chase Hastings now McDonald. Chasing down 3rd. Giroux in the mix with Rosen. Let's keep it clean out front. Looks like Hastings hooks up a pipe. McDonald under braking, trying to find a way around. Now McDonald, Giroux, and Hastings all going at it. Through the whoop section they go. Laird Johnson leading out. Ferrara in that 2. Watch back jump section. Back jump section is clear. Watch coming out of the whoops. Watch coming out of the whoops. It is clear. Laird Johnson going to be leading out. In that 2 spot is going to be Ferrara. Giroux, McDonald getting it upside down, coming out of the whoops. Watson right there to get him like a gazelle. He's got quicker footwork than Tara Lipinski. You know who that is? You're definitely old. Laird Johnson leading out. Ferrara in the 2. Giroux in the 3. Watch top of the hill. Giroux hooks up a pipe. Still maintaining that 3rd spot. Rosen in the 4, but he's under attack. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Keep it clean.
2 minutes left.
1 minute left to go. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Nord moving and a shaking. You're rolling with race number 10. Race number 11. 17.5 lock timing. Main event. Coming at you next. Again, thank you so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time. As I always say, if you're not, underwater basket weaving is the new hotness. Laird Johnson leading out. Ferrara in the 2. Giroux in the 3. Second and third coming by timing and scoring right now. Helmerich in the 4. Looks like Borden, Hastings, Rosen, McDonald. McDonald now making strides back up into the top 6, it looks like. Year leader, Laird Johnson, though.
1 minute left.
Working his way, top of the hill. Oh, Giroux and Ferrara going at it. Marshall in the center. It is clear. Giroux now picking up the top 2. Ferrara going to drop it to 3, and then Giroux gets it wrong off the end straightaway. Ferrara marshals himself out with 45 seconds. Oh, Giroux puts it upside down. Ferrara going to take back 2, and here comes Helmerich for that 3rd spot now. So Giroux under attack. Ferrara trying to run like the rabbit scared. With under 30 to go, drivers under 30 to go. It is Laird Johnson leading out, top of the hill, coming up on Rosen. You'll have the leader working with you. Come on, Taylor, finish it out. Marshall out front. Justin. Marshals, keep an eye on your areas, please. Do not watch the race, please. Cannot stress it enough. Johnson hooking up a pipe, but he had a sizable lead. Luckily, that is time. Ferrara, you are done. Helmerich, you are done. Everybody else will be done when you cross our finish line. Giroux and McDonald going at it.
Taylor Giroux done.
Waiting
James
on
McDonald
everyone
done.
else. Watching center, guys. Watching center.
Done.
Watching the center. Borden, Rosen, and
Dave Rosen done. Phil Borden done. Laird Johnson done.
Waiting on one. And that is the race. All stop. Marshals grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Taking the win, Laird Johnson. Ferrara in the 2. Helmerich, Giroux, McDonald, Hastings, Rosen, Borden, Brown, and Rowan. Race number 10 drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 10 drivers, need you guys back on the track. To corner marshal, please. Phil, or somebody, you want to help out that card, Taylor? Thank you, Taylor. Nothing. It's right there, Paul. You drove it behind the pole. Way to be on top of it.
Kevin Boyd.
Yeah. Helps if this is on. Marshals to your spots, please. I shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I don't think I've got anybody going back to back. I should have all my marshal spots covered. Let's see here. I got McDonald over there. Hastings there. Why am I missing a marshal? 21-5 lock timing marshals. You guys need to be back on track. Let's go roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in. Juan, you got 2 for me. Thank you very much.
Sarah. Black Stallion.
Your grid up order
John
will
Henry
be
III.
in the 10 spot. Chucky Stacker in the 9. Garrett
Nick
Lastra
Bayet.
in the
1
8.
minute to the start of the race.
3.
Brooks Canfield.
In the 7. Mike
Darren
Sora.
Passmore.
In the 6. Eric Hernandez. In the 5. Brooks Canfield. In the 4. Paul Weir. In the 3. Kevin Boyd. In the 2. Nick Bayet. And on the pole will be
45
Garrett
seconds to the start of the race.
Passmore. Watch it in the center, guys. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. We'll get our cars lined
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All my marshals out there. We are looking good. Cleared for takeoff. Fabulous.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. 17.5 lock timing, a main event. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the
Less than 5.
sound of the tone. Let's go ahead and do a restart on that, gentlemen. at the sound of the tone. Out front is going to be your pole sitter. Passmore, Bayette, Boyd, Hernandez, Sora, Stacker, Henry, Canfield. We're making some moves. Under 30 seconds in. Plenty of time going on. Year leader on deck is going to be Garrett Passmore. Pretty flawless all day long. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Boyd putting it upside down. Thank you, Phil. It is Passmore on top. Looks like Bayette under attack from Hernandez. Hernandez trying to go around the outside. Bayette looking to the outside. Sora to the inside. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Back jump section is clear. So out front, running away is going to be Garrett Passmore. Sora up into the 2. Bayette in the 3. Canfield in the 4. Boyd in the 5. Weird popping up into the 6. Now Boyd finds his way around Canfield. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Then it's going to be Hernandez, Henry, and Lastra. All working through that center section. Henry getting her on. Lastra looking to the inside. Snakes it through the switchback. Watch coming in the back jump section. Canfield gets it wrong. And then looks like Canfield gets into no man's land. He's going to drop a spot or 2. So out front, it is still going to be Garrett Passmore. Sora in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Boyd. We're trying to get it wrong in the whoops. Collects it. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Race number 12, two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Lastra and Hernandez going at it. Watch it in front of timing scoring. Watch from timing scoring. Somebody got it upside down. That was Boyd getting it wrong. Watch coming in the back jump section. Watch coming in the back jump section. Weir and Boyd getting into it. Now Lastra going to pick up a spot. Lastra's going to move up into the top 3 now. So Lastra bumping from that C main all the way up into the B and now into the A. So it is Passmore, Bayette, Sora. Marshall behind you coming up the hill. Thank you, Juan. That was Sora put upside down. Bayette into the 2. Sora going to drop it into the 3. Lastra into the 4. Weir in the 5. He puts upside down on the hill. Drops down 3 spots. And then Henry trying to go to the inside. We're looking to the inside on Henry. And then Boyd gets it wrong. That's going to drop him 3 spots. Going through the switchback. He gets it wrong top of the hill. So now it is going to be Hernandez picking up the top 5. Hernandez in the 5. Henry in the 6. Stacker in the 7. Weir in the 8. Passmore trying to work his way through back markers. Weir, you got leader coming on you. Henry, you got the leader coming up on you. That is leader with Brooks. Passmore knows they are working in their own battle. Second and third going to be Bayette and Sora. Got a pretty good lead on those guys. Coming up the hill, down the hill. Passmore does.
1 minute
biding
left.
time. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Bayette and Sora going at it in front of timing and scoring. Watching the center, guys. Watching the center. Henry putting it upside down. Boyd and Canfield going at it. Weir and Stacker going at it for 6 and 7 with 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Now Sora up into the 2. Bayette into the 3. Lastra still sitting in that top 4. Sora gets it wrong coming in the rollers. Bayette into the 2. Sora into 3. Lastra. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. It is clear. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. You're good, Brooks. With less than 10 drivers, less than 10. Passmore leading out. Bayette in the 2, Sora in the 3. Laster in the 4 with time expiring. Laster got you at the line. You are done in the top 4.
Eric Hernandez done.
Everybody else will be done when he crosses our finish line. Weir and Stacker going at it for 6 and
Eric
7.
Done.
That
Stacker
is
done. Black Stallion done.
You guys are done. Waiting on everyone else to be done when he crosses our finish line. Henry, you're done. Sora.
Nick Bayette done.
Bayette,
Mike
you're done. Sora, you're done. And
Brooks
Canfield, you are done. That is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab your blowers. Oh.
The race is completed.
Oh, righty-roo. Sorry, Kevin, I didn't see you go down the hill. All right, drivers from race number 11. I need you guys back on the track. Drivers race number 11, I need you guys back on the track. Race number 12, two-wheel drive, expert stock. I don't have anybody going back-to-back. Hernandez is going back-to-back. Remember, guys, you are up there on how you qualified.
Eric Hernandez.
All right, roll them out. Check them in.
What's the deal? Little
Marshall's
Raccoon.
to your spots.
Kyler Cornwell.
Marshall's to your spots.
Orange. Cadency. Jacob Layton. Dylan Dodge. Aaron Jensen.
Watch out front, guys. Watch out front. All right, and with that, no more laps. No more laps.
One minute to the start of the race. John Young. Been there, done that.
All right. Jensen on the pole. Cornwell on the 2. Smith on the 3. Bettenker on the 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hernandez on the 6. Say on the 7. Sanchez on the 8. Young on the 9. Dodge on the 10. Day on the 11.
Alrighty. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
You kids know the routine. This is 17.5 Expert. Two-wheel drive. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Oh, boy. Watch top of the hill. Leading out is going to be Jensen. Cornwell. Bettenker. Willie. Sanchez. Day. Thank you. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Thank you, Brooks. Aaron Jensen going to be leading us out. Kyle Cornwell in the 2. Diego Bettenker in the 3. Willie Smith in the 4. Sanchez. Hernandez. Day. Looks like Dodge. Layton. Say putting up on 2 wheels. Young in the 4. Excuse me, Young in the 9. Got the leaders coming up on you, Johnny. You know what to do. First, second, third coming down that front straightaway. Aaron Jensen leading out. White into the black and red. Oh, pop a wheelie out of Jensen. Cornwell not able to capitalize. Diego Bettenker in 3. Watching the whoops, watching the whoops, watching the whoops. Watch it in the center section. Center section is clear. Layton and Day getting into it. Whoa. That was kind of a dialed line. Out front, Kylie Cornwell going to be putting some pressure on Jensen coming through that back jump section. They're coming upon Dodge. You got leader in second coming upon you. Diego waiting to pick up some pieces. And that'll be third coming upon you next. Dylan, thank you very much. Diego just muscling his way through. Willie Smith in the 4. Sanchez in the 5. Hernandez in the 6. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. Back out at front is going to be Aaron Jensen. Kyler Cornwell in the 2. Diego Bettenker in the 3. Thank you, Juan. Aaron Jensen leading out. He's got, Cornwell gets it wrong on the whoops. That's going to move Diego Bettenker into the top 2 now. He's going to set his sights on Jensen. Johnny, that is leader in front of you and second. Thank you very much. Cornwell into 3. Watching the back jump section. It is clear. Smith in the 4. Hernandez in the 5. Sanchez in the 6. That'll be your close battle for 5 and 6 between Hernandez and Sanchez. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Let's keep it clean out front. Diego and Jensen going at it. Watch the bottom of the hill. Watch the bottom of the hill. Watch the bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. It is clear.
2 minutes left.
Diego, Jensen, and Cornwell all going at it now. Did not see what happened. Diego now going to be up on top. Cornwell in the 2. Jensen going to be in the 3. Through the back jump section they go. Hernandez in the 4. Now Willie in the 4. Hernandez in the 5. Sanchez in the 6. And thank you, Dylan. Good job. 1:30 left to go, drivers. 1:30 left to go. Back up front, going to be Diego Bettenker. Cornwell in the 2. Jensen in the 3. Now Diego gets it spun around. Cornwell back up on top. Jensen into the 2. Jensen looks to the inside. Not able to capitalize there. First, second, third. Coming through that center jump section. Sanchez, you'll have leaders coming up on you. Soon enough, you know what to do. With
1 minute
4
left.
minutes in, 1 to go. 4 in, 1 to go. Kyler Cornwell leading out. Thank you, Sean. And resume. Jensen in the 2. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Hernandez, that is leaders working with you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Cornwell on top. Jensen in the 2. Diego Bettenker in the 3. Willie Smith in the 4. Then you got Say in the 5. Hernandez, Sanchez, Layton all going at it. 5th, 6th, 7th off the end of the straightaway. With 20 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left to go. Race number 13. Two-wheel drive modified. Coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod. A main event. Coming up at you next. Starting to finish this one out. Keep it rolling. Cornwell coming up on Young. Say and Smith. That is leaders coming up on you. Less than 5. Less than 5. Cornwell and Jensen working their way through the whoop section one more time. That is going to be time. You guys will be done when you cross our finish line. Everybody will be done when you cross our finish line. Cornwell and Jensen finishing it out. Who's it going to be?
Done,
Jensen
done.
looking at the inside. Not able to get it.
Kyler Cornwell,
Cornwell
done.
grabs the
Aaron
fistful
Jensen
of throttle.
Done. Lil Raccoon done. Cat and C done.
Waiting on everyone else.
Jacob
It's
Layton
going to be
done.
Cornwell,
Eric
Jensen,
Hernandez done.
Bettenker,
John Young done.
Smith,
Orange
Say,
done.
Layton,
Dylan
Hernandez,
Dodge done.
Sanchez, and Day. That will be your finishing order. Drivers from race number 12. Turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back out on the track to corner marshal. Race number
The race is completed.
13. Two-wheel drive modified. A main event. You guys are up next. Two-wheel mod. A
Water,
main event.
Richard.
You
Water.
guys are up next. Water, yes.
All right, drivers from that last race, please find a marshalling position as we head into your modified two-wheel drive A main.
Dustin Grant boys. Chicken Nugget. Zach Moya. Anthony Schumacher.
Yeah, you can't catch up. All right, guys, let's get
Kevin
them
Gatton.
checked in. Let's get them checked in. Marshals to your
Orange.
spots, please. I got John over there.
Lee
Everybody's
Helmer.
there where they need to be. Great,
Randy Lockett.
fantastic. All right, coming up, your modified two-wheel drive buggy A main. Nine-car heat. Everybody's checked in. Let's see. Soon as Lee gets around, all right, after Lee gets around, no more
1 minute to
laps,
the start
no
of the
more
race.
laps. All right, in that 1 is going to be Chase Boyd. In the 2, Gatton, Noya in the 3, Lake in the 4, Sanchez in the 5. You guys know the order. You know how it's done. You've been here before.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, we've had a lot of restarts tonight, generally due to the back of the pack, so pay attention, back of the pack.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Lee, it's okay. You can pick either one, 9 or 10, Lee. It's up to you. All right, guys.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Great job, mod guys, as expected. Yeah, they got to get through that first triple there, and then we're good. So let's get the race in here. Boyd out front, Gatton in the 2. I believe that's Noya with the yellow wheels in the 2 now. He just jumped ahead of Gatton with Lake in 4. Locking all the way up to the 5 above Sanchez there into Mugen. Lee Helmer taking that option line there. Gets out of the way. Good job, Lee. So you got Boyd and Noya coming in front of me. Lake in that 3, coming up from that 4. Randy locking all the way up to that 5 spot. Watching the center here, watching the center. No, wrong side, wrong side. Watch the cars, guys. Watch the cars, not the race. Watch your areas. Alex, you're Alex. Gotta be watching to the left of you. This side, this is whatever. All right, Boyd in the 1, Lake in the 2. Locking now, moving up to that 3. Gatton's moved into that 4. Zach falling all the way to the 5. As Chase is in clean air. Richard Lake's in clean air in that 2 spot. Gatton in the 3. And then here's Noya in that 4 trying to catch him. I just heard a Willie pull. Not sure what happened, who that was. Oh, that was Sanchez. So your running order right now, Boyd and Lake with Gatton in the 3, Noya in the 4. Top 4 drivers all spread out, except Gatton and Noya battling out for that 3 spot. Noya's in that white B7 with the yellow wheels. Gatton's in the green B7. As they go across the line, that's where your race is at right now for that 3 spot. Gatton and Zach into the center of the track. Zach looking every chance he gets. Gatton fighting him off nicely through that rumble strip. This side, this side. I believe that was your leader getting it wrong, so Richard Lake's going to tighten this up. Lee, get out of his way. Good job, Lee. Lake through the rumbles a little wonky, but firmly in that 2 as he tries to chase down Chase Boyd. Gatton in the 3. Noya hasn't gotten around him yet. Schumacher and Walken battling out for that 4 spot. Lockett in the Losi, Schumacher in the B7. Oh, it's a Schumacher. Schumacher running to Schumacher. Interesting. For some reason, I thought it was a B7. Probably your old car, huh? Boyd in the 1, Lake in the 2, Gatton in that 3. I can't even find. Lake's in the center. So Lake is separated by 2.3 seconds from
left.
Chase Boyd. So Chase is not driving away on this one. You know, Lake's going to do everything he can as he comes down the hill. That's your leader right there. Dustin, I believe. Oh, Boyd gets it wrong. Goes into the other side. Here comes Richard Lake into the center. Lake's going to take over that 1 spot. With 1:40 to go, he's going to have to hold off. Chase Boyd, I don't know where he was going on that one. But Lake's in that 1. That's your leader coming around there, Dustin. Kevin Gatton, I believe, is going to move into that 2 as Chase Boyd makes another mistake out there. Chase is going to fall in that 3. He's trying to get around Kevin Gatton. Lake's got clean air. He's got to hold on for 1:15 as he heads through the rhythm back here, down the hill. That's your leader right there. Good job, Dustin. You are the man. Boyd in that 2, Gatton in the 3, Noya in the 4. As Lake comes through the center of the track, double single here.
1 minute left.
Nice and smooth as he goes into that rumble strip, which has been a killer all day for everybody. Your number 2 driver gets it wrong again. That's going to put Gatton back into that 2. Dustin second and third are behind you, not close enough yet. Oh, watch it. No, get third place car. 30 seconds left to go. Richard Lake out front. Down the rumble strips in front of me. Chase Boyd a little ways back. He's separated by 2.1 seconds that last lap. Now that lead is down to 1.5. Watch in the center there. Clear. That's your second place driver coming through there, guys. So I think Richard Lake might get around for one more. He's got 4 seconds left. No, he's going to take it at the line. Richard Lake is going to win this one. Chase Boyd is going to end up in that 2.
Chicken nugget done. Randy Locken done. Dustin Grant Boys done.
2. Excuse
Lee Helmert
me.
done.
Chase Boyd
Kevin Gatton
in the
done.
3 is
Orange
Boyd.
done.
I thought,
Anthony Schumacher done.
wow, what an ending to that race. That is a race. Good job, guys. Marshals, please pick up your blowers. Drivers from that last race, find a marshaling spot.
The race is completed.
Thank you.
Trace Wells. Chucky Stacker. Lair Johnson. Logan Meyer.
All right, two-wheel modified drivers, need you guys back out on the track, please. Two-wheel mod drivers, need you guys back out on the track for me, please. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate the assist on that. Should not be looking for any volunteers. Should have all my marshal spots covered.
Phil Gordon.
I had 9 drivers in that. I know I'm up here, so let's see. There, and there. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check
John
them
Young.
I need.
Eric Hernandez. Caleb Knobloch. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Who am I
Brian
missing?
Bowen.
Why am I missing you? Who's marshaling for you? I need you.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Nick Byett.
If you want to go and grab spot number 2 for me, Sean, I will blow it off at the end of the race. All right, let's go ahead, and the last car by will be Bowen. And no more laps. No more laps. No more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
It's going to be Hernandez on the pole, Young on the 2, Stacker on the 3, Knobloch on the 4, Johnson on the 5, Bayet on the 6, Bourdon on the 7, Meyer on the 8, Wells on the 9, and Bowen on the 10.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Final 2 races of the night. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys have had a fun time today.
Less than 5.
Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean in the back front. In the back 40, I should say. 4-wheel drive, lock timing. Where the men are men and the sheep are afraid. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Hernandez out of the hole. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Nicely done. That is one of the best 17.5 lock timing starts I have seen. Watching the back whoops. Watching the back whoops. Watching the back whoops. It is clear. Thank you, Dustin. Top 2 cars doing a little breakaway. That is Hernandez. Young. Looks like Johnson. Stackalicious. Watch it out front, guys. Gatton having a run. Out front is going to be Eric Hernandez. He's got John Young knocking on his back door. Laird Johnson in the 3. Stacker in the 4. Knobloch in the 5. Johnson pushing it wide. Stacker to the inside. Thank you, AJ. Good job. Back at our front is going to be Eric Hernandez. Johnny Young in the 2. And Knobloch goes dead. Oh, didn't see what happened to Knobloch. Rough bit of luck for Caleb. And then Bourdon gets it wrong. Wah, wah. Marshall, and you're good. Go, go, go. Watch off the end of straightaway. Thank you, KG. Stacker putting it upside down. Johnson not able to capitalize. Back out up front, though, it is going to be Eric Hernandez. That is leader. Work with you guys. And second, threading the needle between Meyer and Borden. That is leader and second in front of you guys. Just hold your guys' line, and you are in your own battle. Oh, Hernandez puts it upside down. Whiskey throttle a go-go. John Young going to take over that lead spot. Hernandez going to drop it to the 2. Stacker in the 3. Johnson in the 4. Looks like Bowen in the 5. Bayette in the 6. After a rough opener, Young puts it upside down. That'll be leader in front of you there. Logan, please hold your line. And second behind you there, Logan. You know what to do. Grazie, prego. You're good to go. Game on. So John Young got Hernandez. Knocking on the back door. Watch it at front, guys. Watch out front. Thank you, Chase. Eric Hernandez on top. John Young in the 2. And then it's Stacker in the 3 coming up on board. And that is third forking there. Thank you very much. Marshall in the whoops. See Daisy, it is clear. Thank you, Dustin. Eric Hernandez leading out. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch at the bottom of the hill. Watch the bottom of the hill. Thank you, Chase. Good hustle. That was Johnson getting it wrong in the top 4 with 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Final race of the night. Race number 15. Four-wheel drive. Expert coming at you next. Eric Hernandez leading out. Watch it in center. Watch it in center.
2 minutes left.
John Young leading out. Hernandez in the 2. Stacker in the 3. Now Stacker all over the back door of Hernandez like white on rice. They're coming up on Wells. That'll be second and third working through there. Trace, please hold your line. Good job. And resume. Laird Johnson in the 4. Bayette moving into the 5. That's your battle for final transfer. Oh, Stacker to the inside on Hernandez. Hernandez shuts his nose up there as well. So second and third. Oh, Hernandez hooks up a pipe. Stacker now back up into the top 2. Hernandez going to drop it to the 3. Johnson in the 4. Bayette in the 5. Wells, Bourdon, Meyer, Bowen. Going to be your top 9 front runners. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. With Johnny Young on top. Pick up John Young right now, working. John Young going naked on me.
1 minute left.
He must work out because he's just so buff his body doesn't want to stay on. Stacker in the 2. Hernandez in the 3. Marshall up front. Thank you, RL. Good job, Laird. Good checkup. 45 seconds left to go, drivers. 45 seconds left to go. It is John Young leading out. Stacker in the 2. Hernandez, Johnson, Bayette, Bourdon, Wells, Meyer, Bowen. That is going to be your top 9 runners. Watching the back whoops, watching the back whoops, watching the back whoops. Whoops are clear. Watch it up front, guys. Thank you, Zach. With less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10. Everybody's starting to finish out their last laps with less than 5. Johnson should get by for possibly one more, and he does. Everyone else will be chopped to the line. Logan Meyer.
Logan
top
Meyer
8,
done.
you are, no, top 7, you
Trace
are
Wells
done.
done.
Good job. Trace, you are done. Nick Bayette.
Nick Bayette done.
In the 5, you are done.
John Young done.
John Young, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Brian Bowen, you are done.
Brian Bowen done.
Waiting on everybody else. Hernandez.
Phil Burton done.
You
Eric
are
Hernandez
done.
done.
That is the
Chucky
race.
Stacker
I'll
done.
stop. I'll stop.
Laird Johnson
Marshall's
done.
going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off the areas and race number 15. Final race of the day. You will be up next. That is four-wheel drive expert and a couple mods thrown in for good measure.
Transponder 3390446.
Drivers from race number 14, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Drivers from 14, need you guys back on the track to corner marshal, please.
Transponder 7335551.
Thank you, sir. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots.
Transponder 60730115.
All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, gentlemen. Roll them out.
Transponder 10300173.
15.
Transponder 9175289. Transponder 91088872.
Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Should have every
The race is completed.
spot covered. And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Go and grid up our cars. Watch back jump section, watch back jump section.
Kyler Cornwell. Aaron Jensen.
It's Jensen on the pole, Cornwell on the 2, Sanchez on the 3, Layton on the 4. I know I'll probably get yelled at for this, but it's what they get for not putting my track back together.
Orange. Jacob Layton.
Hey, if they don't put it back together correctly, they're going to suffer to my wrath. All right, y'all know the routine. Four-wheel drive expert. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. All right, locked and loaded. Jensen going to be leading us out. Cornwell in the 2, Sanchez in the 3. Say. Work their way through the back of the pack. That is Boyd and Schumacher. Watching the back jump section, it is clear. Out front, it is going to be a 2-car dance. Jensen and Cornwell putting on a show. Through the whoop section they go. Boyd now moving up into the top 3. Rolling with that 4-wheel mod. And you got Layton, Schumacher, Sanchez, and Say. Going to be my 7-car dance running order. Right now, Cornwell looking high, looking low. Oh, Jensen gets it wrong through the switchback. Cornwell going to find his way up on top. And, oh no, Jensen rips the wing off. Oh my goodness. And I can definitely tell you, trying to drive a 4-wheel with no wing absolutely sucks. 1 minute in, 4 to go. It's going to be Cornwell on top. Looks like Boyd now moving in the 2. Boyd going the triple sync double out. Watch it up front. In the 3 spot will be Layton, Schumacher, Sanchez, and Say all going at it. Final race of the night. Obviously, track will be closed after we're done tonight. So, again, thank you so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully, you guys are having a fun time. We'll do it all over again Wednesday night. And then back at it for round 4 on Saturday. It is Kyler Cornwell leading out. Oh, somebody's got a card in the smokes. That is Say. Boyd in the 2. Looks like Layton and Sanchez going to be going at it. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Kyler Cornwell, 19-1. Whoo! He is motivating. Through the whoop section he goes. In that 2 is going to be Chase Boyd. Fast lap out of Boyd. 19-3. Watch coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, John. Watching the back jump section. It's clear. Thank you, Caleb. Watching the whoops. Watching the whoops. It's clear. Out front, it is going to be Kyler Cornwell. Large and in charge. In that 2 spot, Jacob Layton. In that 3 is going to be Sanchez. Say out. Jensen, unfortunately, out early on. Boyd leading out over the mods. 3 minutes in, dose to go. It is Kyler Cornwell leading out.
2 minutes left.
Working his way through that center jump section. You go. 2 wheels. through the switchback, coming into the whoop. See Daisy section. .330 in, 1:30 to go. Final race on track. Watch coming on front straightaway. Thank you very much, Logan. Cornwell leading out. Layton in that 2 spot. Sanchez into 3. Cornwell on a tear. 19-1. Fast lap out of Cornwell. Boyd rocking with a 19-2. Layton 20.6. 20.8 out of Sanchez. 20.5 out of Say. 19.7 out of Jensen.
1 minute left.
4 minutes in, uno mas to go. Watch top of the hill. It's clear. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. Under 30 drivers, under 30. It is Cornwell on top. Layton into 2, Sanchez into 3. .16 and a 5:14 in the works for Cornwell. With less than 15 drivers, less than 15. Time starting to wind down, less than 10. This should be everybody's last lap. You will be done when you cross the line. That is time. Jacob Layton taking the 2.
Jacob Layton done.
You are done.
Orange done.
Sanchez, you're done. Cornwell, you're done.
Tyler Cornwell done.
Boyd
Nugget done.
and Schumacher.
Anthony Schumacher done.
Oh, stop.
The race is
Thanks
completed.
so much for everyone coming out today. Again, hopefully you guys had a fun time. We will look forward to seeing you guys on the flip side. Track is closed.